So guys, I'm in the room with my parents because I have absolutely no other opportunity to film this. First of all, I wanted to explain kinda why I was in hiatus for a few months. Let's face the truth, Atha. It was half a year. It's kinda like an apology, but it's not an official apology because we all know how that went in the past few days. Logan Paul. But this video is just to clarify a few points, and if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I wasn't really feeling well mentally, and it's a lot easier to say something about mental health than actually pursuing or achieving a goal when it comes to mental health. So for me it was kind of hard during that period of time, even though I knew like everything like theoretically, but theory isn't always the way we act, the way we cope with things. So yeah, that was kind of in the way of me doing anything, to be completely honest, but it's gotten better. I'm feeling better, and I would wish to be a content creator again because I love creating content, especially on YouTube. It's the only site where I ever got this much attention. That sounds completely wrong, but I hope that you get what I mean. Meaning that I got this much of an impact on people, that something I put out for the world to see has gotten a lot of attention, and people positively or also negatively reacting to what I did, and me influencing their lives in some kind of way. This is like my highest goal and the only thing I want to achieve with what I put out, what I give out, with the content I create. That was the reason I wasn't here. I hope I can create more content in the future, even though school stresses me out and I hate exams, but we all gotta suck it up and just continue with our lives. This video is actually supposed to be the long promised Q&A video. I never had this much interaction anywhere on social media, so YouTube was kind of my platform. I tried live streaming, but it didn't work because my Wi-Fi is a bit too bad for it. But I'm glad I could interact with you guys through that way. And if you want to interact with me further, God, I'm so bad at transitions especially. If you want to interact with me further, you can follow me on my Instagram, on my Twitter. I am there for you to talk to me. I'm here to answer questions, probably make some friends because I need them. Have fun with that Q&A. I picked the greatest questions and maybe you'll be in this video. First question of Crown of Thorns. Have you ever considered showing your face and perhaps doing a K-pop dance singing cover? Also, do you stan any other idols apart from BTS? As you can see, I am showing my face. I don't really have a problem anymore. I wouldn't have done that half a year ago, I guess, but bet you thought I would look differently, but I don't, sadly. K-pop dance and singing cover, yes. I have thought about that, especially because I have been a dancer for about 7 years. More than 7 years now. I've been dancing modern or contemporary dance. You might be surprised in the future. Second question is from D-Town Sugar, and this is one of my friends, it's Polina. The question is, how much guilt goes into creating every unholy edit? Well, Polina, you know very well that I have no soul. I don't feel guilt. The next question is of Jade Avila, I hope. How did you discover The Boys? I was biased for a reason that I didn't really like K-pop, probably because I had a lot of friends who were just annoying and probably K-boos, but I didn't realize that K-boos have nothing to do with the fandom, so I joined a few years later. Next, two questions of Ray Bro? If you had any superpower, what would it be? And I have an immediate answer for that because I've thought a lot about it. It would absolutely be teleportation, because I could travel without spending money and I'm broke. Next question, introvert or extrovert? If you wonder what my MBTI type is, it usually is ENFP, so like I'm the same as Taechan, which kind of surprised me because when I took the test At a different time, I was an INFP and it never switched, like it was only these two MBTI types. This question is from Grandpa Yoongi and it's, who are your favorite YouTubers? I watch a lot of commentary YouTube channels. Tom Harlock, Drew Gooden, Danny, Pyrocynical, Elvis the Alien. I used to watch Markiplier, especially the horror games, because I love horror to pieces. Next question is from Chu, and it says, where are you from and what made you get into making videos, like inspiration and stuff? Is there YouTubers you want to collab with? I am originally from Greece, but I was not born there. I was born in Germany, even though my parents aren't German, both are Greek. So yeah, I've seen also videos that I make, like for example, things you didn't notice, animations, cracks. I would just sit there and laugh, but at some point I thought to myself, hey, people kind of say you're a funny person, why do you not try it? Next question is from Mock Jiminy. It says, favorite era and best yoongi look. My favorite era was hands down HYYH, and not only because of the theories, but because of the concept of the videos, of how everything links back to this era. This one specifically was like a breakthrough for BTS. Best yoongi look for me, if I'm talking about hair colors, I'm not that sure because I love blonde yoongi, I love mint-haired yoongi, but I also love black-haired yoongi. Next question by Lizzie is, if you can describe yourself as one of the BTS members, who will it be? Most people tend to describe me as Namjoon, with kind of a mixture of yoongi and sometimes even with Jimin. Like the other members never came into one's mind, but these are like the three main characters, the main people I have been described as. Next question by Sugar Park. How does your family react to your channel and your taste in music? Because my mom is just confused of why I like it. My mom wanted to watch my videos. She wanted to watch all of them, and she laughed at a lot of them. Also some that had a bit of sexual references. It was kind of funny, but my parents did support me. My dad also wanted me to like get into animating. They do support me and they bought me albums. So like my parents are pretty cool with it. Next question by the amazing Amaya. Would you rather get to talk to BTS and ASC or be close friends with Yoongi? To be fair, I'd love being close friends with Yoongi, because that first of all means I could probably meet the other ones as well. Imagine hanging out with him and then he tells you that he wants to write music and what his next song is going to be about, and you're like, you're one of the first ones that knows what their comeback is going to look like, what type of songs they're going to have, probably a bit about theory. That would be so cool, like you would be kind of part of this. The only thing I'm keeping up with right now is Outcast. I don't know if you guys know about this, but it's basically an horror AU. I don't know how you pronounce it, once again. But it's really, really good, by the Twitter user FlirtAus, I think. And she's so good at that, like it's an interactive game. And more than 50,000 people are participating in the polls, and it's just amazing, and I love that game. So yeah, it's the only thing I'm keeping up with at the moment. So that were all the questions. I have to kind of do an outro now, I guess. I never did a video like this. Goodbye! These fairy lights are so beautiful!